गुड इवनिंग, सत श्री अकाल, आदाब, नमस्कार, जय हिंद। I Vasant Kumar present here with my YouTube channel EcoVit Idea of Economics with chapter number 1 for class 11th and 12th students. From today onwards, I'll teach economics for class 11th and 12th. At first, I'll start to teach class 12th. But this chapter today meant for class 11th and 12th. हम क्लास 11th 12th का इकोनॉमिक्स आज से शुभारंभ कर रहे हैं और आज जो चैप्टर हम पढ़ाने जा रहे हैं वो चैप्टर है मीनिंग ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स। इट इज यूजफुल फॉर क्लास 11th and 12th अंडर सेंट्रल बोर्ड ऑफ सेकेंडरी एजुकेशन एंड एनी अदर स्टेट बोर्ड those who are following NCERT economics book. Okay, but my dear friends and my dear students, let us have a glance on this chapter. So, please be attentive and watch this video till the end. Under this chapter, meaning of economics, we are going to discuss the point number 1, scarcity and economic problem. Number 2 point, economic activities and definition of economics, which are common for all the economics students. The class 9 student can watch this video and understand this content up to class 12. So let us start meaning of economics. First and foremost thing I would like to tell you, where does the word economics derives? ये कहाँ से ये इकोनॉमिक्स का वर्ड डिराइव हुआ? दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू नो. इट इज डिराइव फ्रॉम टू वर्ड्स, टू लैटिन वर्ड्स. वन इज ओइकोस एंड अनदर इज निमेई. ओइकोस मीन्स हाउसहोल्ड and Nimei means management. Economics is a subject which says about consumers, management, or who are consumers? Now households, of course, the household management. Oikos means household, Nimei means management. And why should we learn and study economics? To manage our households properly by deriving maximum satisfaction with limited resources. That resources are scarcity, or scarce resource we have with unlimited funds. So that we need to manage our resources in such a way by which we can derive maximum satisfaction with limited resources, which is scarce in nature. Okay, my dear friends. So let us come to the meaning of economics. And we should know who is the father of economics. The father of economics is Adam Smith. He brought economics globally and on the desktop of the people in and around the world. And Alfred Marshall, who stated the meaning in such a way, the study of man is the ordinary business of life. Economics means the study of man is the ordinary business of life. Ordinary business of life means to survive. In our survival, throughout this process, what do we want? Because different kinds of people are staying together in a nation. So their intention is different from different professional people. For example, a consumer always try to maximize his satisfaction, and a businessman always tries to maximize his profit, and a producer always try to maximize his profit, and society always try to maximize social welfare. That means the intention of economics in case of various people are different. Consumer, maximum satisfaction. Businessman, industrialist, maximum profit. Society. Society means we are the people who are staying together. We always try to do maximum welfare. So what does the economics intend with? So this is very, very important. Right? So now, according to Robbins, Lionel Robbins, L. Robbins, he is popularly known as Robbins, economics is a science which deals with the consumer behavior in relationship with the ends and chaos which have alternative uses. This definition covers entire economics. If you can understand this definition, then you can understand whole and soul about economics. I repeat the saying of L. Robbins. Economics is a science which deals with the consumer behavior in relationship with ends and cars which have alternative uses. That means when two, three things are coming out from this definition, if you observe deeply, it says about human wants which are unlimited. There is no limit of desire or wants throughout the life till the death of human being. He desires something and something. It never ends. And which is unlimited in nature. Then resources or means are limited. Human wants are unlimited, resources are scarce or limited. Then what to do? Though we will have scarcity sometimes. So we should have a proper and appropriate choice in accordance with our limited resources to satisfy unlimited wants to derive maximum satisfaction. Right? Then meaning of economic problem. So what is the problem in economy? In any economy, what do you mean by economy? Economy is an territory or boundary or outline of a landscape where economic activities are being taken place time to time. So that is known as economy. And it is different from economics. Economics, I have told you, economics is a science of wealth. Economics is a science of scarcity. Then economics is a science which deals with the consumer behavior in relationship with the ends and cars, which have alternative uses. The scarcity of resources can be utilized in alternative ways. So in this video, I want to convey only the meaning of economics, why we should learn economics. So because of three things. Human wants are unlimited, that means our wants are unlimited. We have limited resources, right? So the limited resources, with the limited resources to satisfy unlimited wants, we should have a choice of resources, and that can be utilized in an alternative ways. So choice has to be made because our resources or means are very, very scarce. So that's all, my dear friends, for today's episode under this chapter, economic definition. Then we'll go ahead slowly and steadily. First try to understand this concept what I taught today. It is very, very important before starting to do study of economics. Thank you and have a good day ahead. Stay safe, stay healthy, and let others be stayed healthy and safe. Namaskar.